the person, and then they start moving back
Yeah.
while you're going, and you're like, oh, oh, oh.
And yet another victim for young
Hi,
Natalie.
how are you? I'm
Doing
good.
Talked out yet?
Yeah. Ask me some weird questions.
I will. I will try to come up with that.
Is this the
Jimmy
dark
Carter.
stuff?
Okay.
Just a little bit, not really super, but
Not the light big lip stuff.
no.
Jimmy Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get a lot of flack for that name?
I used to. It's not as stylish as it once was.
It's died down
No,
a
I'm
little.
just mainly changing my voice to this. You know, and that Monica Lewinsky just kind of took the air out of my sails. But I was lusting in my heart for so long before that. You know, before when you were a young child, I was president.
We have speed.
Well, Natalie, do you work all the time and just read books all the time? I mean, or do you have amazing love life? I mean, tell me about Natalie the girl.
I go to school, and during the summers, I usually work on films, but most of the year, I'm going to classes during the day, hanging out with my friends on the
Let me
weekends.
speak from a male point of view. It'd be difficult approaching a queen in Star Wars and asking her for a date. How do guys treat you? They kind of...
I'm friends with a lot of guys, and I don't think I'm very intimidating in person. As soon as people know me, they get pretty comfortable around me, so it hasn't had any bad effects so far.
Okay, but, you know, that's to come, I guess.
I want strong characters anyway in my voice.
Well, I guess you have to have an Obi-Wan Kenobi type character to go along with you.
Yeah.
Has this whole experience been a little bit, I mean, you've been in a lot of movies already, even at
Right.
your youthful age, but this had to be the ding-dong daddy of weird ones with people. There are people right now, as we speak, in bushes outside the hotel waiting
they?
for you. Yeah, there are weird people out there all over the place. Has that just been odd?
It's weird. I've never experienced this kind of passion for a film, but I love it. It's really a great feeling to know that something you've made. I mean, I haven't created it or anything, but something you've been a part of is so widely loved and appreciated, and just people are so passionate about it. It's great.
Did you ever feel like some type of China doll or some type of, you know, little sculpture when they were putting all these different clothes on you and all that?
Well, it was really interesting being kind of the wearer of these elaborate costumes and makeup and hairstyles, and it definitely changed the way I moved and walked and moved my head and things like that, which added a lot to the character and her regalness.
Was it a different kind of acting for you, though, than you've done in other movies? I mean, did you feel like this is like almost like, in some way, starting over again?
It's a completely different kind of acting because it's a different role. I mean, I've never played a leader, and I wonder if I'll ever get to play a leader again. It's really rare when girls and young girls get to play roles where they are the highest leader out of everyone, and so it was really fun, and it was a big challenge.
Did you watch, you'd probably, I'm sure, watch the other Star Wars movies,
Right.
but then when you find out you're in this movie, did you go back for a lesson to see what they were all about?
Well, actually, I hadn't seen the films until I was offered the role, and that's when I watched them to see, you know, what I thought of them, and pick up things that, you know, about the style of the film and George's style and the ideas that are presented to help me through this one.
They help or hurt or scare you?
They helped a little, but I think we're really starting something new because it happens all before, so it's not like we have to mimic anything that occurred in those films. I think the overall feel of the movie is still very much a Star Wars film, but individually we're all very different.
Why is Star Wars such a big deal? Have you had time to think about that? You see the people that are so
Right.
passionate about it. What is it?
I think, personally, I think it's a big deal because it's such a basic story that people can really take out of it many different things. I mean, some people go for it just to see a fun movie, and that serves them on that level. And then other people can be served on it by a much bigger thing. It can become a huge part of their lives, a religion almost, a way of life, their source of like meaning and understanding of the world around them and things like that, which it can serve as so many different things for different people that it can be enjoyed in a huge scale.
Someone told me most of all, though, it's a movie for 10-year-old boys and girls? Or maybe 13, but somewhere in that area.
Well, I think that that would probably be the more fun sense. And I think a lot of people who saw it as 10-year-old boys and girls, that's part of why it's remained popular, because it's what they loved in their childhood, and it keeps a part of their childhood alive for them. But I think it can be enjoyed, especially this new one, I think can be enjoyed by so many people, because I think aesthetically it's so mature. The visuals are just amazing. You've never seen anything like it. It's almost like going to a museum and seeing amazing art. This is like the great art of our time, I think. These visuals are just amazing and beautiful and so real looking, and you never doubt them on screen.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Thank you so much.